The Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Nuggets with their last game here in Denver before heading back out on the road. They're still scrapping for position in the playoffs. They're 15 games back from the #1 seed.
And you know, for the Nuggets, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Give them credit. They got some really good pieces in place. The road ahead is going to be tough, of course, but I think they're in better shape than a lot of other teams.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. C. Webb, the guard matchup tonight. Plenty of firepower in both backcourts.
This is a guards league now. Maybe the greatest accumulation of guards of all time. When you think about what guards and their impact is in this league. And that's what fans love to see. That's what I love to see. Sharp shooting, creative passing, more than a few highlights. The Euro step, breaking ankles, speeding up, the shimmy. Give me all of it. I'll take it.
Let's do it. Now here's Barton. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. And here is Allen. 43 points out last game. Here's Levine. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
It's encouraging whenever Levine connects from mid-range. I mean, he's showing he wants to get better from it.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Murray outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Dallas.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them in the corner.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the evening. There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C. Webb, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, well, that's just an amazing distinction. I mean, a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals, and a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
Now Allen following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Markkanen from outside. Allen against Barton. Harris finds Barton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Barton's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Allen, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Jamal Murray. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Lock at 6. Harris, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, so precise off the pass. I mean, this is a shot Levine continues to knock down time and time again.
Jokic, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Allen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Murray against Dunn. Murray surveying the D. They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. He's been dominant over the last month. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And here is Allen following the 3 from Will Barton. Carter, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Stolen by Markkanen. Levine with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Back to Allen. Bulls moving the ball around. Markkanen kicks to Allen. From outside, off the mark. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Levine against Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, when you only see a team twice a year, it's tough to get a good read on them. It's why so many of these East-West matchups wind up with a split.
Well, Chris, right around this time of year, these teams are trying to maneuver around the injuries they're being afflicted with. That's a tricky dance sometimes for these teams.
Oh, man, it's such a tricky dance, especially for the coach. How do you get your player rest? Is a player injured or hurt? How do you separate or define that? Because you never want a guy to play injured. And the length of the season, Kevin, it takes such a big toll. But that's what's so fair at the end of the season. Everybody's tired. Everybody's injured. Everybody must adjust. That's what makes the playoffs special. That's the wild card thrown in. Fatigue and injury, and how can you handle and adjust to that?
Great answer. Al Beasley, after Lauri Markkanen, misses from long range. And it's in there. Beasley's got his first 2 points of the night. Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Allen dishes to Carter. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys the need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So the goal is to come out early and get their shooters into a good rhythm right away.
And of course, that's always a goal. But the meaning behind it is that he wants them to play good, smart basketball, not taking too many chances.
Oh, yeah, Greg, you're exactly right. High percentage shots. That's the important thing. No hero basketball. Nobody playing out of control.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Jokic. Trey Lyles comes in for Paul Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Marjanovic checked in for Carter. Parker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Levine. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Dunn. Now here is Morris. 8 points his last outing. Lyles no good. Pass to Mudiay. Over Randolph. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 5. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. To the paint. Fader on the way. That one no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
No question. Officials were active, trying to keep control of the game that affected the substitution pattern.
Here's Randolph after Tyreke Evans has scored. That's tipped. Randolph in the post. Marjanovic on him. Evans feeling it out a bit, and the dunk by Evans.
Can't give Evans any openings. Once he notices a lane, he pounces on it fast.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Morris passes to Lyles. To the paint, here's Randolph, and the layup is good.
Oh, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timely.
Here's Moutier. Now here's Allen. To the middle. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Well, if you're his teammate, you love this right now because all you have to do is focus on finishing.
Morris finds Randolph. Randolph draws the double. And now it's Evans running. He can go all the way. And Evans throws it down hard.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They've built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets making a change here. Denver with the ball. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Harris and Barton, the two wings. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
Now here's Allen. 11 points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. They trail by 3. Murray against Dunn. Murray kicks to Jokic. Harris outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss.
That's what I'm talking about right there. And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, fellas, a putback like that is always a big swing, not just in terms of points, but the momentum, too.
Now here's Murray. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. He was just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
But yeah, using his size, that's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
Dunn misses. Denver's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Harris dishes to Murray. Here's Millsap. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Harris inside the line. Chicago grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks to Carter. Back to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Knocked loose and stolen by Dunn. Markkanen passes to Allen. Now Dunn. Martin defending. 13 feet away. Dunn misses.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Harris, bounce pass. Murray with it. Now guarded by Dunn. For 3, Harris. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Carter kicks to Levine. Passes to Dunn. Allen inside. Martin defending. Dunn wide open. He fires. And the three ball is good. Dunn's got 5 points now this quarter. Dunn against Murray. To the inside. Here's Jokic. No good that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Now Chicago's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Allen finds Levine. Markkanen against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Allen passes to Levine. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Levine's got 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Millsap passes to Murray. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with him.
Now here's Markkanen. His last outing with 20 points. And stolen by Murray. Here's Jokic. And that one hits back iron. Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. That one goes. Count it.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Millsap. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson,
yes,
he comes to mind. And I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in or if it's the way that they approach the game. But, yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely can see them taking the game to another level once their playing days have ended.
Allen and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He had 43 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while. And you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special. But the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of us.
Blakeney kicks to Allen and stolen by Harris. The pass to Barton over Allen. The Nuggets with another miss.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
And stolen by Barton. To the paint. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket for Millsap.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Levine finds Allen. Back to Levine. Right wing. Blakeney passes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Pass to Harris. Down low. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jokic.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Allen surveying the D. Here's Blakeney. Softly drops in the floater. Blakeney's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
But how about Lauri Markkanen out of Finland? I love his game. Look, he comes from a family of athletes. Both his parents played basketball at a high level. I know he got his game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
So for Chicago right now, and down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the small forward. Kicks it to Markkanen. Back to Allen. For Murray. Allen's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 4. Albert. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes in there. Martin's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Denver.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Chris Dunn on top.
And despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
Well, and he comes up with all those steals. Even though he draws the toughest assignments possible on most nights, he can guard anybody.
Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's deflected. Pass to Allen. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside, Levine. Back to Allen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Allen's got 21 in the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Millsap. And it's blocked.
A step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
Allen kicks to Markkanen for the lead, and the Bulls another 3.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 of 4 from the field now.
Passes it to Jokic. Barton finds Jokic. Millsap with it, defended by Carter. Millsap misses.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Harris, no good.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Denver calls timeout. The Bulls traded away a superstar in Jimmy Butler, but in return, among other assets, the number 7 pick, which Chris turned out to be Markkanen.
Well, listen, Markkanen is one of my favorite players. He can become a star in his own right. He's a 7-footer that can stretch the floor, but he'll bang on you inside, fearless. You like this kid's game. It's almost like that's from Detroit.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Denver. Tipped away. It's Allen with the drive. Carter outside. Levine against Harris. Plumlee against Markkanen. Feeds to Dunn. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Dunn's got 7 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's the pass to Harris. He dishes it to Barton. Inside, Plumlee makes it off the glass.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Chicago.
Levine dishes to Carter. Allen passes to Markkanen. Allen kicks to Markkanen. Back to Allen. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray left side. For three, Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 6 points for Gary Harris.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Levine finds Allen. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Allen's got 30.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Fires at the elbow. Jokic, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Trey Lyles checked in for Denver. Morris comes in for Jamal Murray. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Bulls. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Chris Dunn.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The Bulls leading by 8. Mudiay pass to Allen. Outside, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
That's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
The Nuggets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Morris kicks to Jokic. Shoots over Markkanen. Jokic, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Parker dishes to Allen. Knocks it loose. And here is Lyles. He has 6. Morris outside. Back to Lyles. 6 to shoot. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Lyles got 8 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mudiay finds Allen. Here's Markkanen, covered by Lyles. Here's Mudiay. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 8. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Zach Randolph's checked in for Jokic, and it's Beasley in for Harris. Chicago also making some changes. Marjanovic comes in for Lauri Markkanen, and it's Evans in for Levine.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Allen for 3. Parker against Randolph. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. see, we've spoken before about the skills that were hardest for you to develop. What parts of your game were the easiest to strengthen and fine-tune?
Wow, that's a great question, Kevin. I have to think about that. The easiest. Well, I would say for me it was whatever I was doing well in college, and so that was on the post, on the right block, stealing James Worthy's spin move. It was easier to get a little bit quicker in that because now I got to see him use it and do it to me. It was easier to have my jump shot start to get in the place that I wanted it to as a rookie. But why? Because I had one of the greatest shooters of all time, Chris Mullin, there to sit and practice with. And so when you have a great shooter and a mentor like him, it's easier because they explain it to you, and then not only do they explain how to do it, they show you through their work ethic. And so for me, it was pretty easy in those areas because I had a great mentor in Chris Mullin.
I love that story. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Barton surveying the floor. Fires from the wing. It's good. Barton's got 15 points.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependent.
Carter, the pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
All free throws good from Barton. 15 seconds left in the third.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
Back to Allen for the tie. Off on that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets lead by 3. Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Raising a shot. No.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Bulls trail by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Martin and Millsap at the small and power forward spots. Morris is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Lyles in at the center position. Murray right side. To the right side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Orlando Magic.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short.
Yet another bucket.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the 2nd place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
To the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Kicks it out to Evans. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Bulls lead by 2.
An area he's been working on. It's clear Evans wants to be taken seriously from outside the arc.
Here's Murray up on top. Over Valentine. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. From beyond the arc. Evans outside. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Parker with no one around. And the 3 off target.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Pass to Lyles. He kicks to Morris. And And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. Then for the Bulls, Markkanen, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Dean comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Tyreke Evans.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
Tipped away and stolen by Dunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
Gary Harris, he's checked in for Morris. He's perfect from the line this time.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Dunn against Murray. Poked loose and stolen by Dunn. Allen kicks to Markkanen. Allen passes to Markkanen. Drops in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And that's the confidence his teammates want to see. Markkanen is adept at firing off the pass.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter. And here's the fast break. Takes the 13-footer. Dunn misses. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Harris outside. Six on the shot clock. In the corner, Murray with it. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Allen with it. Kicks it to Levine. Tries it from 19. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harris against Levine. From outside. Denver gets it back. Jokic, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Allen finds Levine. Here is Carter. Allen left side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Allen's got 44.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Denver calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Tell me you've got what it takes, guys.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Yep, it counts. Allen's got 46 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Harris outside. Jokic. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Allen kicks to Levine. Now here's Allen. Back to Levine. 5 on the clock. Back to Allen. Shoots over Barton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
so he gets them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Down low. Stolen by Levine. One-on-one fast break. Allen's shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
It's Barton on the wing, defended by Allen. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-7 run. Out to Carter. Here's Levine. It's Allen, top of the key, and stolen by Barton. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. The Bulls leading by 8. Levine passes to Dunn. Pass to Carter. He feeds it to Allen. And it's sent back by Jokic. Allen against Barton. Passes it to Jokic. Barton dishes to Murray. Lock at 6. The pass to Harris. Denver keeps it going. A new 24-second shot clock. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Nikola Jokic. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
The Bulls leading by 8. On the wing, Levine. Denver grabs the miss. Barton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Murray. Millsap in the corner. Back to Murray. Knocked away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Allen in the post. Barton defending. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Will Barton.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Harris kicks to Lyles. Outside Millsap. Murray against Dunn. Shot from the wing. And good. He nails it. 10 points for Jamal Murray.
And you can't afford to give Murray any room to fire. Just a great scorer who continues to get better.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Allen. Over Millsap. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 54 points.
The entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Carter. Allen with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 10. Levine inside the 3-point line. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Done against Murray. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Now Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Millsap with the steal. On the wing, Harris. Jokic on top. Millsap kicks to Murray. Out left to the wing. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. .135 left to play here in the fourth. Dunn passes to Allen. In the corner, it's Levine. Allen against Wiles. Allen's shot is off.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possessed.
Ball's knocked loose. Millsap with the steal. Down against Murray. Excellent D there from Allen. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Chicago making a switch here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
All you can do at this point is focus. Dial in on each moment. Do your best. You can't get consumed over the score.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Carter. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8. No good from Hernangomez. Allen outside. Pass to Valentine. He kicks it to Allen. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Hernangomez. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.